24 is back on, and that means you're going to have to change your life around in order to, watch 24 and get the most out of it that you possibly can. I've set up some guidelines and rules that you pretty much have to follow in order to, do your best at viewing 24 and getting the most out of it, because this season is going to be the best season ever. Curtis! Depression. Rule number 1, sync your clocks. You need to make sure that you're not going to miss a single second of 24, and the best way to do that is to make sure all of your clocks are in sync to atomic military time. One clock that says one time and the other says a completely different time, it's going to confuse you. Trust me, for you people in Indiana, if you cross a county line, you're probably changing a time zone, so take that into account. Rule number 2, set your DVR if you have one. If you don't, get one. Because DVRs are freaking amazing. If the schedule changes, you might miss 24, so set your DVR to record and it will make up for those changes. Not to mention, it's going to be the most amazing thing ever to just set it and forget it. Yes, you can sue me after the show. Set your DVR and set it right now. In fact, push the pause button right down here somewhere. Push it, just go set your DVR, come back, push play when you're done. Rule number 3, turn off all your cell phones. No exceptions. Do not even put it on vibrate. Vibrate is the worst feature ever. If you have vibrate on and it's in your pants or just next to you and it goes off and it starts vibrating like crazy during 24, your mind is going to wander onto something that you should not be thinking about when you're watching 24. When you're watching 24, there's only one thing that should be on your mind, and that is 24. Rule number 4, make sure you have plenty of drinks. I have a huge stack of Dr. Peppers over here. You know why? Because I've pretty much not left this room since the 24 season premiere started on Sunday night. I had at least one Dr. Pepper for each half hour. Make sure you've got all your drinks ready with you next to your couch or whatever you're going to be sitting on when you watch it. No crunchy foods as well. You understand? No crunchy foods at all. No chips. The only thing you can pretty much eat is something soft like pudding, or you can have soup or something liquidy or something not crunchy, because it's going to make sounds and you're not going to be able to hear something that's going on. Or if one of your friends is watching with you, which I don't advise because they'll probably start talking to you during some important scene and you'll just want to kill them. So no crunchy food. Rule number 5, have a gun at the ready. A fake gun is probably the best in case you accidentally pull the trigger. But here's a pretty clear reason why you should not do it. Hey man, I just got to tell you about this. Back off! Just back off. 24 is on. You have 5 seconds to back off. No, we can just back off. About this. No, those TPS 5 are really important. 4, 3, those TPS. I will fire. 2, 1. Rule number 6, the last rule. Watch every single episode. Now this goes without saying, because simply, if you watch one episode, you're gonna watch all the rest. Make absolutely positively certain that everything else in your life is scheduled around 24. If there's a season premiere or if there's a season end, the day will come. Make sure that you have scheduled your life around the time change, because the season end may be 2 hours, it may be 4 hours. Now remember, many of these rules I'm sure you've already created if you are a true 24 fan. And let me tell you, there are 2 types of people in this world. Those that watch 24 and are a dedicated fan and obsessed with it, and those who haven't seen the show yet. And I know a few of those, let me tell you. Trust me, if they see one episode, they'll be hooked. Go and do the right thing, frickin' watch 24, and make sure that the terrorists frickin' get their comeuppance because of what they did to LA. If you don't know what I'm talking about, shame on you, go watch 24 right now! Bye.